Welcome back. Search and rescue efforts are underway for a man who went missing yesterday in waters near Grand Key. Police were alerted of the incident shortly after 4 p.m. Preliminary reports indicate that the man went missing while trying to leave Grand Key en route to Freeport on a 17-foot aqua sports boat. Members of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force and the police force, they, along with Basra, are searching for that man. A 23-year-old woman tried to kill herself on Tuesday evening on Grand Bahama after ingesting a poisonous substance along with alcoholic beverages. She is the 11th person to attempt to take their own life this year. Meanwhile, Senator Darren Pickstock is asking us all to change our approach to handling mental health and mental health challenges. He wants us to be more aware of the signs so that we can help save the lives, especially of those that are immediately around us. Today, an 18-year-old male was arraigned before the magistrate's court for murder. The charges stem from a shooting incident that occurred on Tuesday, March 11th on West Fleming Street in Bainstown and resulted in the death of a 27-year-old male. Initial police reports say the victim was walking near a church when he was shot by two men riding scooters. That was around 8 p.m. on the date in question. It was the 17th recorded murder for the year. On Monday, a 25-year-old jet ski operator, Nicholas Major, was charged with raping an American tourist near Junkanoo Beach on Tuesday, April 1st, just days after the United States released a travel warning to its residents traveling to the Bahamas to be aware of sexual assaults involving jet ski operators. Prosecutors alleged that Major had non-consensual sexual intercourse with a 23-year-old woman from the United States. His case will proceed to the Supreme Court through a voluntary bill of indictment scheduled for July 24th. He was remanded to prison. Meanwhile, the U.S. Embassy said it is working with local officials to improve safety in regulating the water sports industry, as there have been several reports of accidents resulting in serious harm or death in recent times. And finally, over $2 million of direct government investments will be directed to the infrastructural investments on Eleuthera. For a very long time, the Family Islands have been neglected and growth has been stagnated. Minister of Central and South Eleuthera, Clay Sweeting, spoke on this while at the 2025 North Eleuthera Business Outlook.
We must ensure that the methods that we utilize today do not become a noose around the necks of future generations. So while we fight to create the balance that is needed, we must acknowledge that most of our challenges are not created by us. We have inherited a developing nation that must constantly create avenues for the sustainable growth of our Family Islands.
Sweeting also announced the numerous initiatives that the Ministry of Works have been working on during his 18 months leading that ministry, including works on mainland Eleuthera and the surrounding islands.
We've made significant investments in the refurbishment of the Hatchet Bay packing house, community greenhouses, innovative technology in farming, greenhouses at high schools, to foster learning and the love for agriculture, to ensure that the next generation of leaders understand and implement methods to grow our own foods and create a sustainable economy, as we are aware of the changes in global food production and the availability of the same, as supply chains see continuous disruptions as a result of the pandemic, and also crisis and conflicts in various regions across the globe.
Sweeting said these multi-million-dollar investments are an indication that the government is committed to making the necessary upgrades throughout the islands. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jcn Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.